Hey friends, happy Monday. If you don't know me, my name is Allie Marshall. I live in Hawaii. I am a military spouse and I have 3 kiddos. I've been a beauty counter consultant for 2 years now. And well, actually, my 2-year anniversary is coming up in August. I love being a part of this team and being a better beauty advocate. And I am really excited to share our 3 things to do this week with you. So our focus for this week is follow-up. So in the beginning of the month, you probably sent out some samples or maybe your summer goodie bags. You asked some friends to maybe host a pop-up for you in July or August. We're gonna follow up with all those people this week. So our first thing to do, so number 1, is we're going to follow up with people you sent samples to. See if they've received them, see if they've tried them yet. If they haven't, encourage them to try those samples this week and over the weekend, and then let them know you'll be following up and checking back in next week to see how they like them and if you can answer any questions for them. If you've asked someone for a pop-up, please follow up with them. If they've said yes, try to get a host coaching call on the calendar. During the host coaching call, you'll be able to brainstorm with them about how they want the pop-up to go and let them know step by step what the pop-up's going to look like. If you haven't heard back from any potential hosts that you've asked, try to follow up with them. I know no one wants to be annoying or that girl, but just see if they got your message and ask them what they think about about hosting a pop-up for you. Also follow up with your Band of Beauty members and anyone who has expiring credit and also anyone whose membership is expiring. And then our Countertime travel set just launched this week. So if you know anyone who loves Countertime and has been looking for smaller bottles, bottles they can travel with that are lighter weight so they don't have to stuff a whole bunch of glass in their bag, but let them know about our Countertime travel set and just let them know they're refillable and that they're TSA friendly and super lightweight, and it's a great alternative for taking your Countertime with you traveling. So that's our number 1. That is follow up with sample people, Band of Beauty people, potential hosts, and people who you know love Countertime. All right, number 2. Going to create a list of 5 to 10 people you'd love to work with. So we're going to focus on team building. This is the very hardest part for me about Beauty Counter. So this is going to be a big challenge for me. All right, so you're going to create a list again of people you would love to work with. Here is a tip number 1. Don't overthink it and don't make assumptions. Just start writing names down and see who comes to your mind. Here are a few questions you can ask. I'm going to have to read these because I wrote them down. The first question is, who would be good at this job and why? Who could benefit from Beauty Counter financially or from our community? Who loves our products, but the price point may be a financial barrier? Who loves our mission and is passionate about sharing? And who is into clean living and loves to educate other people? So those are a few questions you can ask yourself when writing names down. And then here's the hard part. Here's what you're gonna do. We want you to reach out to 3 of those people on your list and ask them if they've ever thought about becoming a Beauty Counter consultant and tell them why you think they'd be great at it. All right, if you've mentioned the Beauty Counter as a business to someone else before, we'd like you to follow up with them and see where they're at, see what they're thinking, and see if they would like to get on a 3-way call with your upline director. So that's number 2. We're gonna focus on team building. All right, number 3 is you're gonna create a post or a story on social media that is a value add for someone. So we'd like you to focus on education. It doesn't have to be necessarily Beauty Counter, although you can, but if you're into healthy living or clean living or your plants or kombucha or sports or fitness or whatever, just educate your friends on maybe a piece of that and why it's important to you. Maybe an idea is the recent Johnson & Johnson sunscreen recall and why that happened and giving them some safer sunscreen alternatives. So as far as this post goes, it doesn't have to be your face. It doesn't have to be you talking on video, although your clients do like to see that. It can be a picture, it can be a boomerang, it can be a video. But again, just you have free reign to do however you want to do it, but please make a social media post or a story that would be a value add and educational for your followers. So those are our 3 things we're focusing on following up this week, and team building and consistency on social media. If you have questions, please let your mentors and your upline directors know. And we hope you have a great week and happy Monday.